turned the game on. Just wanted to give everyone a quick rundown of the new game. I guess as someone who's played it from, I think the first one I bought and played it quite religiously was 2018. So I've had every game since 2018. So Joey and Anthony think I'm kind of the authority on the Formula One games because they tend to play more of a Assetto Corsa sim game more than the Formula One games. So just going to go into a Grand Prix. Going to pick a track such as probably something simple like Canada, maybe. See how we go. Of course, have to pick Danny Ric and McLaren. Now, I guess a couple of caveats. I've used a controller, haven't yet got a wheel. I'm hoping to soon. In terms of AI, I'm going to put it up to about 60. It's pretty good. I'm going to allow flashbacks because, flashbacks are required. You can't play this game without flashbacks. Collisions on. Race starts manual. Lovely. Car damage reduced. We'll leave that at that for this quick little demonstration. Select your driver, sorry, Danny Ric, and we'll start the event. Just not a sim driver. I'm just gonna use my controller, see what the feedback is, see what the how the game feels. Obviously, with a new generation of cars, it is going to feel a little bit different. I have read online that they have made a lot of changes to the way the cars feel, but it'll be interesting to see, definitely. So, Canada, quite an easy track. One of my favorites because it's kind of like Monza. It's really quick, chicanes, a couple of hairpins, really good racing. The back straight is huge. So we're just going to start it. See how we go. Let's do this. Start race. Now the race start. Okay. Controller's beeping at me. I'm going to try and move over to the inside line. Try and catch it. Alright. So automatically I can feel that the car is, I think this AI level is a little bit too low for me starting off. No, I've got Stroll. I'm definitely going to. Oh, what are you doing, mate? This sucks in the game. Jeez. That place back, I'm afraid that was an illegal overtake. Oh. I'm flashing back. No, that sucked. Flashback. That was crap. But he spun Joe around and then I had to deal with it. No, thank you. So, whoa. It's already quite realistic in the fact that Stroll's crap. Warning collision with Stroll, unavoidable. I apologise because he's not very good. Now already I'm picking up that the car is braking a lot. You can lean into the brakes a lot later in the corners than you were able to in the previous game. It's interesting to see already just on that corner. In the previous game, you weren't able to kind of use those curbs and throw your car into the wall straight away. Well, I felt it did anyway. Oh, I'm going to flash that back. So it already seems like they've reduced the curb size, which is, I think, good for racing. Because that was a pain in the previous game where as soon as you'd hit a curb, no matter where you were on the track, no matter, whatever, you weren't able to keep the car on the track. So. And already I'm seeing, I haven't got a setup on this car, but geez, that Ferrari power unit is catching me quick on that straight. So definitely going to need the assistance of DRS here. I'm at 3, but hopefully can make some bit of progress on this. But yeah, the car is stopping so much nicer than the previous game. I am getting less feedback through the controller though, which I think is maybe EA having a bit of a, making it a bit more arcadey, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it is just because this track is quite easy to drive, and I'm not having to hit the curbs as much. But yeah, the controller's not shaking around as much, and I guess you'll get that kind of sensation in a wheel as well with the force feedback. But we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can make some progress in this race. Get myself in the top 10, get Danny Ric in the points. As long as he beats Lando, I'm happy. I think even though it may be a little arcadey, I do think it would, you know, with a racing league, would create some awesome racing. You know, with the change, you know, the difference in setups and all that kind of thing. But it does feel like their previous game I would have been in the Wall of Champions there, 100%. But you know, enjoying it. The game might also default to having a few of the systems on, such as traction control and all that, which I'll definitely turn off as I get deeper into it and play it often. I don't like traction control, I don't like the brake assist, all that sort of thing, so maybe that's what I'm feeling at the moment. But yeah, so the car's turning in a lot earlier than what I'm used to. Lap 3, put myself up in 12th, hoping to catch the cars in front. There's a bit of traffic there, so hopefully, yeah, those curbs, you're not feeling them at all compared to the previous game, which is crazy. I was not able to ride that chicane in the previous game, so see how we go. Trying to catch Gasly here. He's got Schumacher in front of him in the Haas, Tsunoda behind me, so I'm in an AlphaTauri sandwich at the moment. I had to use a couple of flashbacks at the start of the race, just while I was getting my bearings. Lando uses flashbacks too, so I'm not even worried about it. Racing lines on, it's just, as I said, just getting myself into the game and having a quick run. I think that's raindrops I saw, which is interesting. The user interface of this game doesn't seem to have changed a whole heap. I think kind of mimicking what they've done in real life. They've changed the graphics a little bit, like the timing sheet on the side, but all in all, very similar. Battery's down to 37%, like it's all very, very similar to previous iterations of the game. So you can see Codemasters has still had a fairly big say in how the game's laid out and how the game looks, which makes sense. They've been doing it for so many years. The one thing I will say that I have read about this game is that, you know, F1 Life and all that sort of stuff, they're trying to make it kind of like Ultimate Team. Don't know how that's going to work. You know, this is obviously EA's first go at fully developing this game. I'm losing 3 or 4 tenths on the straight. This McLaren, I don't know how Danny Ric and Lando are dealing with this. This is crap. Yeah, this is definitely the first iteration of the game where EA have got their hands in it, trying to make money from those little microtransactions you can get in other EA games. But, you know, I guess the trade-off is you do get more support with EA, and the graphics are a lot better than the previous version. So, lap 5, haven't managed to force myself into the way to the top 10. The gap between myself and Gasly has stayed consistently between 1.5 to 1.9 seconds, depending on where we are on the track. This thing's just losing. I'm losing them on the straights. It's not fun. So, you know, this could be set up, or it could be literally the game is developed to mimic exactly what's happening on the track in real life. So, trail braking, yeah, but not getting the same feedback from the controller that I get in F1 2021. But, you know, that could change, as I said, if I change all the settings. I think it's a good game. I think it's going to do what EA wants it to, which is sell massively, get people in F1 Life. I think Racing Line League may be coming soon because it's crossplay. That's one thing I didn't mention. So, you know, if you got a Xbox, PS4, PS5, you can all play, race each other. So that's a great thing. Max Verstappen, driver of the day. So same thing, you win the race, you get driver of the day. It is what it is. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you got a little bit of information from it. Cheers.